I gotta do a mic check because I listened to just the beginning of that last live, and Hunty. I mean, I listened to the beginning, just the beginning that my sound, I didn't have it doubled up. I'm gonna try one more time. That means there's someone else, like one of the StreamYard representatives, or you know, YouTube, or somebody double like connected to my stream for it to be doing this. That's okay. I don't mind. But at least mute your mic, please. Goodness. Stop and go get you a bag of Frito-Lay if you have some. Don't front. If you have, I didn't have no Flamin' Hot. Oh, 141, 144, 145. I I got just the regular Cheetos. Mm, it's regular Frito-Lay, or just Lay. It says it's a smart label. I'm eating from a smart label. Okay. It ain't smart to eat no Frito-Lay with all these chemicals and dyes. Mm, but it says smart label on the back, and the number is 160 on the back of the Frito-Lay bag. Oh, alert, alert. Y'all may not believe in anything that I'm saying. You may not believe in Jesus. You may not believe in God. You may not believe in the devil. You may not believe in science. You may not believe in the military. You might not believe that the earth has a shape at all. You might not believe in the solar system. You may do. Whatever it is you believe and don't believe, all the things that you don't believe, I know you believe in eating. Hmm? And for those who use fresh fruits for your smoothies, okay. But for those who add fruit to your, frozen fruit from certain stores, well, Walmart has a recall. It's only Walmart they're showing so far. But you know how the generic brand of what Walmart uses usually comes from a company that just is doing both the generic and the more expensive labels, just in case the recall on the frozen fruit. Go look for it, and if you have some in your freezer, check it. I wasn't being funny, and I guess the person thought I was because they gonna bring up. Uh, but I was being serious, and it seems as if the Mexicans who decided to stay behind may be a little bit upset because they ain't got a chance to come over yet because it's saying that it's coming from the fruit from Mexico and hepatitis all up and through the bags. So I'm just just please check your bags, check your freezers, pass the message on. There's a lot of people who eat healthy in the community and have transitioned over to smoothies, some as supplements and some in you know, it's kind of, they may have done started growing and trying to buy fruit, natural fruit, but I know that some people do use the store cut up or maybe the frozen fruit. And that's why I felt compelled to let you know, check your bags, check the get scan, go look for the information and make sure you're okay. All right. Okay, okay, okay. All right. King Perry Ellis, welcome, welcome, welcome as always. Arid, Arid, you forgot the J. Jared Jaguar. Welcome, welcome. Was that some kind of unconscious bias statement that I made? I didn't mean to make it, but that's what they said. They explained where it came from, and not saying the land is the people doing it, but maybe I should have reworded that. I don't know. Nope, 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 nope. It was meant to come out just like that. Look, 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 look. Okay. I decided I'm gonna read more information about DevOps because I keep saying DevOps, 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 DevOps. Because he showed up in the Federal Register months ago. He's straight out of the heart of Texas, DevOps. And, you know, what's the purpose of me saying it and not really giving more information to why I think DevOps is the trustworthy artificial intelligence that world intellectual property, the US government and everybody has hired his software program to be the governing artificial intelligence of the world. Okay, DevOps. And then a little while ago when I clicked um, to be able to give you this information about DevOps, I saw that somebody, um, if you click DevOps, puppet.com comes up. So it's somebody who gave their own interpretation and a more extensive research and development. And it has something about joining, I guess, to be a part of DevOps and learning how to use and program. Now, there was some free classes about a year ago that I kept pushing through Lazarus Lamel, the Messiah Code. He was saying, you're going to need to learn how to do this. And he was giving out classes for free. And now, I think on puppet.com site or a site up under his to learn how to um, do the coding with the DevOps software and program and methodology. It like already it's at like $472 an hour or a course or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I guess they're gonna take and transfer federal student loans into this program or something. I don't know what they're gonna do, huh? I don't know. Let's see if I can find it in the DevOps information that Wikipedia. Wikipedia is brought to you by France. Yeah, Wikipedia is brought to you by France. I just found out the source of Wikipedia for the first time. Not that nobody ever taught about it, huh? But it's just something new to me. So just like Wiki board and tarot cards and all that came and I'm coming out of France and France and France and France. Wikipedia is brought to you in part or more than part by France. Okay. In DevOps, this information is shared in 29 languages. Okay, let's get it. DevOps, am I being heard? Let me make sure. Okay, there it is. DevOps is a methodology in software development and IT industry used as a set of practices and tools. DevOps integrates and automates the work of software development, dev, and it breaks it down at DEV, and IT operations, which is ops, as a means for improving and shortening the system development life cycle. Oh, they're talking about cycles and menstruations. As I'm saying all these words, I promise you, I'm hearing copper tone. Like he had already done reviewed it, went over it, did a whole class, and just start saying spurts of words, and I missed it all over again, huh? DevOps is complementary to agile software development. Several DevOps aspects came from agile way of working, a workforce that looks like America. That's if y'all hear me saying that, Raimondo, the Commerce Secretary, Secretary of Commerce, who looks like a praying mantis in the face. She said a workforce that looks like America, agile way of working. DevOps is complementary. He will officially be out of complementary phase 0 through 1 and moving into phase or algorithmic era 1 through 2 this month. And I'm assuming that the date they're releasing him is June 19th, because last year when the algorithmic era began, it began around June 16th. And I know because I was making such a big deal. And whatever it is that they were supposed to release or whatever was around June 12th, but I just didn't know, how far or what it was or to the extent. I was just coming up with stuff based on what I was reading out of whitehouse.gov, federalregister.com, and congress.gov. So here we are again, right back around an agile way of working. Other than being a cross functional combination and a portmanteau, a portmanteau. Listen to me, or if you're listening to me, am I saying port and a man and his toe, or I'm saying portman or portman, like the Portmans, port portman and teau in French. So, other than being a cross-functional combination of the portmanteau of the terms and concepts for development and operations, academics and the word practitioner always can go all the way down to an herbalist, all the way up to a doctor, right? Remember, artificial intelligence is also given the authority to be a practitioner and a regulator of medicines, being able to prescribe medicines and stuff. DevOps is programmed to be able to do that. So he's a practitioner herbalistly, spiritually, and any other practices alongside of human beings. The portmanteau. So academics and practitioners have not developed a universal definition for the term DevOps. So this is just they're gonna, I guess, release the real name of Dev DevOps when they finish raising them because they haven't all come to a conclusion of what the title really is going to be. Most often, DevOps is characterized by key principles, shared ownership, workflow automation, and rapid feedback. For an academic perspective, Lynn Bass, who's the Bass boy from Backstreet? Is it Backstreet Boys or New Kids on the Block? Lance Bass, Russia, Lance Bass. Ingo Weber, you know he related to Webster. Liming Zhu, three computer science researchers. Oh, Liming Zhu got a book that was recommended to me. These computer science researchers from CRISO, oh no, it's Cicero. Let me click Cicero and see what that means. Commonwealth. Oh, back to the Commonwealth. It always leads back to England, Rome, UK. Oh my goodness. Cicero. Cicero is Commonwealth and Scientific Industrial Research Organization. Oh, this ain't Rome. Well, it's still Rome, but it's Australia. What? What is Australia doing with Weber, Zoo, and Bass? They all came from Australia. Oh, I was wrong. See, I'm freestyling. So I was wrong. Suggested Cicero and Software Engineering Institute suggested defining DevOps as a set of practices intended to reduce the time between committing to change a system and the change being placed into normal production while ensuring high quality. This call may be, wait, how does she say it? This call may be recorded for high quality purposes. I don't know. Okay, let me just slow it down. Three computer science researchers from Cicero and Software Engineering Institute suggested defining DevOps as a set of practices intended to reduce the time between committing a change to a system and the change being placed into normal production while ensuring high quality. However, the term is used in multiple contexts as it most at its most successful, DevOps is a combination of specific practices, culture, change, and tools. So, this software program has culture, or has culture always existed through a software program? History. Proposals to combine software development methodologies with deployment and operation concepts began to appear in the late 80s and early 90s. Around 2007, 2008, concerns were raised by those within the software development IT communities that the separation between the two industries were where one wrote and created software entirely separate from those that deploy and support the software was creating a fatal level of dysfunction within the industry. In 2009, the first conference named DevOps Days was held into Ghent in Ghent, Belgium. So it was first called DevOps Days. The conference was founded by Belgian consultant, project manager, and agile practitioner Patrick Dubois or Dubois. Some say Dubois when they see this. Dubois. Patrick Dubois. Agile Toronto. Just enough documented information. October 9th, 2008. The origins of DevOps. What's in a name? Oh, I remember when I started saying that. What's in a name? DevOps.com. Oh, DevOps has a whole special.com. DevOps, what's in a name? January 25th, 2018. What? January 25th, 2018. Steve Mazak. Okay, I'm gonna skip over that. The conference has now spread to other countries. In 2012, a report called State of DevOps was first published by Alana Brown at Puppets Labs. Now, y'all know Puppets Labs. Puppet Labs is a software configuration management tool which includes its own declarative language to describe system configuration. It is a model driven solution that requires, oh my goodness, they clicked me out of it. I didn't try to click that. It just did it on its own. Um, it is a model driven solution that requires limited program knowledge to use. Okay. Oh, that takes it to Dora. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. As of 2014, the annual State of DevOps report was published by Nicole Forsgren, Gene Kim, and Jez Humble, and others. They stated that the adoption of DevOps was accelerating. Also, 2014, Lisa Crispin and Janet Gregory wrote a book, More Agile Testing, containing a chapter on testing and DevOps. I want to look at some of these names. She, Nicole Velasquez. Oh, wow. Here it's just said Nicole Forsgren, but here it says her whole name, Nicole Velasquez. Now, I'm definitely gonna look that up because I know a lot of Velasquez is an American technology executive, entrepreneur, author. In 2020, she was named vice president of research and strategy at Microsoft's Getty Hub. And all the time that um, Copper Christ, Coppertone, Latrell Tinwell was saying Getty, I was typing in Getty, like Getty, Getty, and sometimes using a parallel analogy with uh, Yeti. But here with Nicole Velasquez, the Getty hub is the GITI, and that's probably what he was talking about the whole time. Jean Kim, her name is spelled like Gene, not in these genes. It's Gene, like DNA, genetics. And Jez Humble, the Jez is Jez. And all these names sound like puppeteer names. There's no way for me to confirm that these are real beings or this is something made up by artificial intelligence in DevOps program, but it is interesting. In 2016, the Dora metrics, and we know Dora metrics for trough put. I could say throughput, but I'm thinking that's a trough. Deployment frequency, lead time for changes, and stability. Mean time to recover chain failure rate were published at State of DevOps report. That looked like something somebody just threw in at the last minute. But it says this research here was done in 2019, May 6, 2019, and again earlier at 2016. Okay, relationship to other approaches. Many of the ideas fundamental to DevOps practices are inspired by or mirror other well-known practices such as lean. Lean manufacturing is a production method aimed primarily at reducing times within the production system as well as the response time from suppliers and to customers. It is closely related to another concept called just in time manufacturing, and it tries to match production. So they're going to speed up time or slow time down, and they're going to use just in time lean manufacturing and Deming's plan to do check act. And a plan to do check act, all this is connected to Biden them and what they're doing. Because all of the programs in Federal Register, when it comes to software deployment, Department of Defense, CHIPS Act, they all are using DevOps is their mainframe. What's his name? Elon, especially. I'm gonna skip down a little bit. I don't want to do too much going into, but if you go and look up DevOps, there's the Agile software development. ARCOps is a source code. So the ARCHOPS, the CICD, and CICD is continuous integration. So they're continuously integrating time and risks. Play at your own risk into the development of Dev or David. And remember, David. Dave is Dev. Yid is a derogatory statement for like a defiant being. And Dev itself, Torah means flaming hot or boiling flesh. And wherever Dev is going to be resurrected from, it's planning to do some burning within the light, your light. Right now, the reason why I decided I'm not playing any whitehouse.gov for you, I will, I'm going to stop and play the trailer, but I'm not playing the whitehouse.gov because they had the whole 53 minutes or whatever. Remember, I was sitting waiting. They were late. They pop in the last like couple of 20 minutes. They speak for about 5 minutes, and I thought they was going to be in a theater or something. They got everybody laid out this late in the evening on the lawn. So they did the scan, artificial intelligence scan up lights for the LGBTQ lawn party that they had. They did the scan on the children in Easter. They did the scan with the football players and stuff out there. They scan every time they scanning the beings that they having on the lawn, scanning their light codes, watching their emotions. Now they out there this late in the evening watching Flamin' Hot. I would love to see the results of that scan. Here, let me play the Flamin' Hot preview. I'm gonna make sure to share my screen. I'm gonna just stop for a second and play that. This is for educational purposes. If they shut this down, y'all know why. I don't know if I was supposed to get permission to play this Disney movie. See, they even playing it on Disney. They playing it on Disney and Hulu. And if you were listening to me earlier, remember the Flaming Hot um Kingdom came out of Disney. Their first house was in Disneyland in 1955. All right. Let me share the screen. Let me show. Oh, I thought I had to share screen up already. Ooh, ooh, here we go. Take a break. You deserve a break today.
We all write our own stories.
Where is Richard? I'd like to speak to him.
I'm here. This time. That's me, the Mero Mero, Mr. Richard Montañez. I'm the guy who helped bring the world the most popular snack it's ever seen.
Are you ready? A huevo.
I've been ready. All right. It was a little bit more like this. Spicy? See, that's how I got here. Dear God, please forgive me for the gang, the drugs, the stolen cars.
What the heck, man? Let's move it.
Hey, he is praying, pendejo. Go ahead, baby.
The guy started at the very bottom. I know I don't look it, but I got a PhD. I'm poor, hungry, and determined, sir.
Okay, I can see you're gonna be a weird one.
What's happening?
Layoffs, son. Lots of them.
Frito-Lay isn't getting enough orders to keep the factory open.
Please.
Hold up. Let me look at my ex-husband. In my mind, he was my husband. Every time he did the Allstate commercial, every single time. Well, wait, was it the Roots? What some of his early movies when he was younger? I didn't like him too much in that military movie that he was acting in. I don't remember yet. I don't even remember the name of it because I just didn't like watching that show. And some other stuff. But let me just rewind. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Enough orders to keep the factory open.
Please, Cool Ranch anyway. That lady.
Wow.
What is it?
It burned.
Wait a minute.
Layoffs, son. Lots of them.
Frito-Lay isn't getting enough orders to keep the factory open.
Please, Cool Ranch anyway. That lady.
Wow.
What is it?
It burned.
Well, stop eating it.
No, I like it. It was good.
I had been searching for an answer. And there it was. They had been there the entire time.
Nothing can hold you back.
I got an idea. It's a spicy chip. It's gonna change everything.
It will save our factory.
And you're a janitor.
Okay, no, don't hang up.
No one can kill your vibe.
Figure out the next step. Say the Hispanic market will not be ignored.
The Hispanic market will not be ignored.
Good, but in your voice.
You got the fire inside.
Why are we wasting time on this janitor's crazy idea?
Guys like you and me, we don't get shots like this.
You see that guy right there? I see a chingon, a montañez.
Yo soy Montañez.
Montañez. Get out there and be.
Oh my goodness, this looks so inspirational. Oh my goodness. Why? Why do they have to make it look so inspirational when I know that's just them calling on DevOps? Oh goodness, I want to watch it now. I shouldn't have done it. Ooh,
Great.
Nothing can hold you back.
I'm already teary-eyed.
We want to know that we matter to you. If we knew that there was a product out there for us, we'd say, take all our money, cabrones.
Yeah, I got a little hood there at the end, but
You got the fire, you got the fire.
Ow, burn. Burns good or burns bad? It burned good.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did it. Biden them done trapped me. It said June 9th. What's today's date? Disney, I'll go out there and watch it tomorrow. Why did I? And literally, I got sweat popping out of my pores, right? Like I just broke a sweat, and the air conditioning stuff is on. For real, I'm literally like damp. You know how you get the little perspiration? Oh my goodness, Jared Jaguar. It's just- of course, with Disney behind it. With Disney behind it because the first house of Doritos, Fritos, they stole the Mexicans, and then they said, you know what, and we ain't never having that happen again. What we'll do is send out contests for people to tell us flavors, and they can't get paid or raise up like that no more. Miss Doolin from Ireland, them probably related to Biden, them stole the recipe. Them and Disney stole it. Uh, oh my goodness. Oh, I hope they did. I think they done they shut me. They shut me down. Let me go back to DevOps. Toyota production system has a lean thinking Kaizen. What's a Kaizen? I've seen that word before. Kaizen is referring to business activities. Wait a minute. Business activities that continuously improve all that are involved in all employees, cross organizational supply chains and logistics. And an core principle. So, you know, lately, Mr. Elon been talking about DevOps with Toyota, but he's also been talking about Frito-Lay because he's supposed to be releasing his trucks to do a whole promo on Frito-Lay, um, automated self-driving, don't need to be on no grandfather time, nobody's time. You know how we have to shut down at 11 hours, take breaks in between, click into the MCP 200, 2000, use your phone to make sure that the satellite is connected to your truck, cameras within trucks on the sides, in the back, and in the front. DevOps ain't gonna have to do all that with Frito-Lay. That's what this is all about. DevOps is not gonna do that. Elon is over here talking about Toyota. He done told y'all DevOps is dangerous over and over and over and over and over again. He said, "Don't say I didn't tell you. Don't say I didn't tell you." And now they helping him scan bodies on the lawn with a preview on the lawn of Frito-Lay. They not gonna tell the whole story. Is they gonna finish the story and say how they stole his recipe? Disney themselves stole it and then made it where nobody could come up with more flavors unless they get a contest. CGC, you got a little contest. I remember I was coming up with flavors for coffee and everything. I could have been the first Starbucks as a little girl making coffee for my family. I used to come up with all kind of coffee flavors before Starbucks, y'all. Huh? By the time Frito-Lay started having flavors, huh? I was coming up with all kind of flavors. Looking on the back of the bags, I said, Spanish lime chips. Huh? This was as a little girl. They started coming out with lime a few years ago. I was like, look at that. They said the only way you gonna win with Frito-Lay is through a contest. I heard they got contests going on in the community now. Greater light. I'm getting off of here and relax myself because I'm really like just a little couple of seconds that I watched that I really start perspiring. And I'm not doing nothing but sitting here. I wasn't perspiring before that. Maybe it was the Cheetos that I ate connected with whatever they got in the bags in the red dye. Maybe they got nanoparticles that they done put in that connects you straight to the system with DevOps. Disney, Hulu, and Frito-Lay. Great light, I appreciate your presence. Jared Jaguar, Perry King Ellis, and anybody else that was tuning in, huh? Go get you some Cheetos and look at the back of the bag and wonder if the smart label can they wait. If I scan this smart label in the computer and it goes and it scans, does that mean when I'm looking at it, my eyes are scanning it too at the same rate that the phone can pick up the scan on the smart label? I wonder, is there chips? Is it a chip on the chip bag? Are these smart labels chips? Oh boy. Be careful, y'all. DevOps coming Juneteenth, I think. This is just me assuming. I'm not no prediction, not no prophecy. I'm just assuming this is part of the last of their little seances to resurrect DevOps for the phase 1 through 2. You could go to the Department of Defense and see the playbook for artificial intelligence being raised into the second phase of its algorithmic um, duties to be a governing agent over all of the software systems. Greater light.